Hello my friends, I hope that you guys are all doing super well and I hope that you guys had a fantastic week last week and that the videos really helped and that you were able to practice all your stuff a lot. Alright, so today's video is going to go just the same as all the rest of them. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first things first, if you guys do not have your hair up in a ponytail, please throw it up in a ponytail super quick so we're not stepping on our hair or anything. That's not going to be good, okay? So, alright, let's go ahead and start with our warm-up. Just like usual, if you can run around, awesome. Please go do that. That'll be super great. But if not, then you can just follow what I'm doing. Jumping jacks, some stretch jumps, and running in place and stuff. Alright? Running in place now, unless you're actually running being perfect. Okay, and then some stretch jumps. Okay, let's go ahead and start stretching. Get in your straddle. Scoot back a little bit. There we go. Okay, reach to one side. Remember to keep our knees facing the ceiling so our toes aren't touching the ground. Scoot back a little bit more so we don't look like this. Okay, keep your knees up. Go to the other side. And go to the middle. Butterfly. And nose to your toes. Okay. Pike. Reach for your toes. Make sure you're squeezing your legs together for these, okay? And flex the toes off the ground. Okay, roll out of your ankles. Switch. Let's do our wrists. Forward and backwards first. backwards. And go ahead and flip them under. Alright, let's check them out. Roll them around. Still stretch. And cat stretch. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's go into our tabletops now. Okay, and push up in it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down and rock and roll. Alright, one more tabletop. Go ahead and get up in it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, rock and roll. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on our skills. All right, my friends, so for our skills today, we're going to practice kind of like for vault, like jumping to the springboard with our arm circles, because I know that's super hard, but we gotta get that down. I also wanted to do some Spider-Man handstands. Those are super fun, we all love those. And then the last thing, I thought that headstands would be kind of fun to try today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for jumping to the springboard, okay, there's kind of a couple parts to this, so just work with me, okay? So, we're just gonna work on what our feet are doing first. Then we'll add our arm circles in a little bit later, okay? So, 1 foot when we're jumping to the springboard, we're running, right? Then we have 1 foot coming up onto the springboard, but then we jump together, and both feet are gonna land on the springboard. If you have like a dot or something that you could put down for like where the springboard would be, great. You should totally do that, but if not, that's fine too. And you can just picture it on the floor, okay? So, let's keep trying that, okay? 1 foot, and then both feet. Okay, you can add a little bit of a run to it if you want. 1 foot, then both feet, okay? But I really want you guys to get that down, because some of us just kind of like run up the springboard, which is fine for now. Just we need to get the proper jumping to the springboard for later, okay? So that's why we're working on this. Okay, run 1 foot, both feet. Then we'll do it a little bit slower. Come back here, 1 foot, both feet. Okay, I don't want any of this, and I don't want any of this. Got it? 1 foot to the springboard, both feet on the springboard. Okay, so it's kind of like this, except with both feet when we land instead of after we land. Okay, 1 foot, both feet. Okay, if you need to practice that a little bit more, totally fine. Just pause the video really quick. If you feel okay with that, we're gonna go ahead and add our arm circle in. Okay, so I want everyone to do an arm circle for me really quick. Not forward, okay? We want to brush the hair out of our face, not into our face, okay? So you're going to go backwards. Brush the hair out of your face. Got it? Okay, let's do that a couple times. Out of your face. Backwards. They come up first, then they go down. Up first, then they go down. Okay, so when we're jumping to the springboard, that's when we do our arm circle, when we are on the springboard. Okay, so I would be on the springboard right now. Our arms are here, okay? When we jump off the springboard onto a mat or the big vault or something, okay? Our arms come up, okay? So from the springboard, from here, we would jump up onto the mat or whatever it is, okay? We're gonna do that slowly a couple more times. So, arm circle jumping to the springboard. We're here, arms come up, and we would jump off the springboard, okay? Again, if you do have a dot or something, and if that'll help, totally use it, okay? Or just like, I don't know, a little like towel or something, I don't know. Make sure that your parents are okay with it though. Don't want to like get your feet all over something that they didn't want you to put your feet all over. Okay, anyways, to the springboard, arm circle, on the springboard, they come up, okay? So, now that we've gone through it slowly a couple times, we're gonna try to go through it very quickly. If you need to practice it slower a couple more times, again, just pause the video and work on that until you're ready, okay? So, arms are here, right? Arms are start down, okay? We jump to the springboard, okay? This is gonna look like fast, okay? Arm circle, jumping to the springboard, and then we jump off the springboard and our arms come up, okay? So once you hit your springboard, arms should be down. Then arms come up when we're jumping off the springboard, okay? And again, arm circle, okay? So make sure that when you hit the springboard, arms aren't already up, okay? Because we need to bring our arms up while we're jumping off. But if our arms are already up, that feels so weird. And I don't like that. Yeah, so let's not practice that, okay? Make sure that our arms are down when we land on the springboard, and then we're jumping to the mat or whatever is on the other side of the springboard. Then our arms come up, okay? They aren't coming up while we're jumping to the springboard. When we're jumping to the springboard, our arms are coming down, okay? Got it? Okay, one more time, and then we'll do some Spider-Man handstands on my wall right here. Okay. Arm circle to the springboard, arms up, off the springboard. Great job, you guys. Hopefully you guys can practice that a lot, and then we'll just have it down once we get back to the gym, okay? And you'll know exactly what to do for the springboards. Okay, so Spider-Man handstands. If you have a good wall, go find it really quick. Okay? All right. Hands go on the floor, right? We walk our feet up the wall. And I don't want your hands to be like super far out here. Okay? That's hard. I want you to try to get your hands in close to the wall. Okay? Because that's going to make it a little bit harder, and that's going to get us up closer to the actual handstand, okay? So I want you to get your hands as close to the wall as you can without falling over. So we can start building up to that full straight handstand position, okay? So, I had one other thing I was going to say, but I forgot what it was. So that's fine. Okay. So, hands here. We walk our feet up the wall. And then walk our hands in as close as we can without falling over. Okay? Make sure you're tight. I don't want to see any of this crap. Okay? I don't want to see this. Don't do this. Okay? I want you guys to be super straight. Woo! Okay? Awesome job. Yeah, so make sure that you're super tight once you get up into that Spider-Man handstand, okay? Get as close to the wall as you can. Try to get like closer and closer every time so we can, because your goal is to get your hands right up against the wall, okay? Your goal is to be right here without falling over, okay? Woo! Okay, so that's our goal, okay? So I want you guys to slowly work up to that. Okay, if you have to start out your hands way far away from the wall, that's totally fine. Okay, but I just want you guys to slowly walk your hands in closer and closer to the wall. Okay, and you can also practice handstand walks because you'll have to do those later too. Yay! So you can kind of work on that while you're working on pushing your hands closer to the wall. Okay, because you have to go on one hand and then the other, and it's really hard. Okay, because you got to keep your balance and everything on just like one hand at a time. It's rough, but I know you guys can do it because you guys are awesome. All right, so that's pretty much what I've got for you for Spider-Man handstands. So really make sure you're staying tight and slowly walking those hands into the wall, okay? And if it's really hard for you to walk your hands into the wall, just try to start with your hands a little bit closer to the wall. Okay, so I can start with my hands way out here and then walk up, or I can start with my hands way out here and then walk up. The difference is how far up the wall my foot starts, okay? So you need a little bit of flexibility if you're gonna go closer to the wall. So it's definitely easier to have your hands further away from the wall and then walk them in. But if you have to go closer to the wall, that's fine. All right, so for our last thing, headstands. You can do this against the wall if you want to. I'm not going to, but yeah, you can do it against the wall. It's kind of easier to balance, I guess, if you have a wall. So you're not like falling over onto your back all the time, especially if you don't have a mat. So you might want to do that. That might be a good idea. Just make sure you're not like making holes in your walls, okay? Okay, so for a headstand, most important thing, we want to make a triangle with our head and our hands, okay? See how my head's there, and that goes down here, and then across to this hand, and then up. That's a triangle. You want to make a triangle with your hands and your head, okay? And then you're going to put this part of your head, the top part. Hopefully my ponytail doesn't get in the way. I guess we'll find out, huh? Put the top part of your head on the floor, okay? And then I'm going to try to scoot back so you guys can like see. Can you see this, hopefully? Okay. My head and my hands are in my triangle, okay? I don't want them right next to your head, okay? I don't want them here. I don't want them here, okay? Right in front of your head so you can kind of see your hands. And I want them in a line too, okay? So, put your head on the floor. Hands and head are in my little triangle, right? I can see my hands. They're super close to my face. I can see my fingertips. Okay, my fingertips. Okay, so the necklace is bugging me. All right, then I want you guys to start off slowly. Goodness gracious. Okay, I want you guys to start off slowly, and we're just gonna start by putting our knees on our elbows. Okay, we're gonna put our knees on our elbows and try to lift our feeties off. Okay, you can kind of balance a little bit with your knees on your elbows. Okay, so your legs have like somewhere to go so that they like have that stability. And then once you're comfortable with that, we're gonna come around up and do a handstand. Just make sure that your head and your hands are in that triangle position, okay? Make sure that they're like that. Choo-choo. We balance. Once you've got that, you're gonna push up. Ah, I haven't done these in so long. And do a headstand, okay? They'll also kind of help you get that like kick up and make sure that your body is straight. For when we actually go up into our handstands, these should be easier to balance because you have your head to help you balance and your hands, and they should be at different like positions, so it should be easier to help you balance like that, okay? I think that's all. Great job today, you guys. I hope you guys had so much fun doing some kind of vault stuff. So Hopefully I'll see you guys next week with another video. Have a fantastic week, you guys. Bye.